Heavy Metal here, and today, hold on. Alright, hold on. I'm back. I'm back, so yeah, I am back, so help. But yeah, like I said, hello everyone, my name is Heavy Metal here, and today, welcome back to another Spider-Man PS4 part 17. So yeah, we're probably gonna do this for a while. So yeah, eventually we're gonna do this for a while. So yeah, notice that my camera angle is different. Alright, hold on. Alright, I am back. Okay. Okay, we shall get going. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, of course.
Captain,
Nobody
these
doesn't
Sable
want...
guys look like they forced all the residents out of a building so they could occupy it themselves. And locked up the ones who objected. Sleep it off.
You know, you gotta pay attention before. Alright, who's moving around? Oh, yeah, I have a trick going on. That's pretty neat. And then those snipers right there, so, let's take them out. And they got another sniper right there.
Literally didn't see that coming.
Yeah, they got a pretty... and they have one right there. It was just right there, but I did not even notice him. I did not even notice him, so... Oh, I think he saw me, but I really don't care. Shh. Luckily I took him out, so we could take care of the truck right now. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright, let's see what we got here, so... yeah, the last time I tried doing this, it didn't work out, so, I'm gonna try this again. Alright, let's try this again, so. They literally have a truck driving around, not doing anything, which is kinda not fun as well. At least you have to do something in order to, okay. Stuff take down 3 RPGs as well. Alright, that dude has an RPG. I gotta take those guys out. And alright, that other dude looks like he could be fun. Alright, let's go back. Alright. Oh, he spot me. SM1. Up. Let's go back to our hiding spot and let's do this. They literally, like I said, have a truck. They have a truck literally driving around, not doing anything. Alright, let's do this 10 times. Alright, let's do this another 5 times. Alright, do this 2 more times. Alright, that's done. No. Got it. Oh, I did not even know this, but... Wait, 2. Alright. We're gonna try to complete this, like... We're gonna try to, like, complete, like, the thing. I don't know how many minutes we're gonna have, but... I know I should have kept the thing on, but... Yeah, I knew I should have kept it on, but... Oh well. Oh well. Come out here and stop hiding. Alright? Yeah, of course, but... Yeah, they have to stop hiding. This thing, like, takes them out quick, like... I'm surprised that it takes them out quick as well, but sometimes doesn't, like, take them out quick, it just, like, kind of knocks them out.
Hey, reinforcement!
Oh well,
Now it's a
that
party.
kind of... Oh well. We're gonna, like, for the rest of the video, we're probably just gonna do, probably just gonna do, what's it? We're probably gonna do some side missions and all that stuff. If I feel like it, and we might continue for the rest of the video as well. Alright, so. Ooh, of course, I see that. You're gonna throw some rocket launchers at me? I just have to be quick. I'm not like that slow.
I confirmed your suspicions. People displaced from the residences are staying in shelters or on the street.
I know what it's like not to have anywhere to stay.
Yeah, I just have to be that. I just have to be quick.
Body armor, because I just might lose my temper.
Yeah, I just have to be that quick. So, and then like to order the DLCs so I can play more Spider-Man content as well. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. How come you guys didn't? How come you didn't upload your video from yesterday? Well, I had a busy day. I'm truly sorry. Yeah, I had a busy day. I had to wake up at 6 in the morning. I had to go to school like usual. I had to go to my football game. Yes, I am a football player. Yes, I am, but I can't. I don't have any football videos to show you guys because I'm not usually on the field, but sometimes I am, but I'm not usually not. So yeah, I had a game last night as well. I'm kind of tired from that as well. Yeah, I'm kind of tired, so from that as well. So I'm not gonna tell you what the score is. You guys don't really need to know, but if you guys want to know, follow me on Instagram and I'll tell you guys what the score is. So this is gonna be like our second final game. I mean, like, well, yesterday was our final game. Was our second final game. Our last final game is not going to be until Thursday. So yeah, eventually we like have one more game. And then it will be the end of the season. So, and then I'll tell you. Oh yeah, I forgot to say in my previous video I was gonna make a top 10 of my what my horror movies I like, but or what top. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys about my favorite horror movies as well, since I talked about it in my last video. I can't remember what it was, so I can't remember what I said, whether it's a reboot or yeah, I can't really remember. I have to go look at my videos and look at it to see what I can remember. And not remembering things as well, what I said in the previous video as well. Oh yeah, guys. So after this, I'm gonna well, after this, and I'm gonna start telling you guys my top 10 favorite horror movies that I really like through the decade as well. So yeah, before we get started, I had to make sure that I said it's either a reboot or it's either my top 10 favorite horror movies as well. Alright guys, we're gonna start in a bit. Alright, so that guy's like over there. Okay, so alright. So let's read the citizens out.
And scene.
Alright, let's free them. Let's free them as well. Stable outpost complete.
Captain, the people that were locked up
alright, let's see what we got here.
headed back to their homes.
Good. And I finally convinced the mayor's office that making constituents homeless was not good for his poll numbers, so they won't be pulling that stunt again.
Alright. Alright, hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, I think I know, but yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys about my top 10 favorite horror movies that I really like. But sometimes, the number one is gonna be my most favorite, and I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is. And some of those horror movies that I really like is also based on true events as well. Before we go, I just want to say, if you really like my content, please hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. And please tell me down below. Please tell me like what's your favorite video from my channel. But anyways, let's go. My top 10. The number 10 is my favorite horror movie that I really liked most of the decade. Is of course. I had it, but I lost it. Oh, I'll come back to mine. You see here, I really do like horror as well, because when I was around probably around 5, or if I can even remember. I remember watching which is gonna be the top 10 horror film, which is of course my favorite top 10 horror film that I really like is of course Evil Dead. Now what I really like Evil Dead about much is that it was produced and directed by the man behind the Spider-Man films that the game you've seen.
Gotta love the
You've seen.
Get out of here. Ever hear
so yeah, that's what you see right here. It's surprised that the dude who
way am I finding that guy now?
It's the dude who yeah, basically it's the dude who directed the Sam Raimi, of course, So, yeah, eventually Sam Raimi, he directed the original Evil Dead by, yeah, as his first feature film as well. So, yeah, eventually I really liked the Evil Dead as well. Whenever people kept thinking about like horror movies or any of the stuff, like ask them, what do you think of Evil Dead? Like, what do you think of Evil Dead? They're not usually thinking about the first one as well. Which, of course, I really do like the 2 sequels as well, Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness. Well, you guys are wondering, what's wrong with the first one? There's not really much wrong with the first one. I really do like the first one as well. Yeah, I really do like the first one.
I'm looking at a Fisk site where there's a lot of
So,
people, but not much work getting done.
Yeah, I really do like the first one. But apparently, like I said, not a lot of people are usually thinking about the first one though. While the sequels had a comedic element to it, like had a supernatural black comedy to it as well. So like the 2 sequels as well. The first one, Evil Dead, is pretty much straightforward horror as well, meaning that it had no to it as well. Yeah, as the first one did as well. And I really do like the first one because I really do like how they did the makeups as well. And it's funny, and I'm really surprised that Bruce Campbell was involved, the producer of the film as well. So yeah, I really do like the first Evil Dead, and it became a cult favorite, and that becomes mine number 10. Number 2, speaking of of Evil Dead sequels, number 9, the number 9 film that I really like from the Evil Dead sequels is, of course, Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn as well. Now, when like I said, when people whenever people is thinking about Evil Dead or Bruce Campbell's personality as well, like I said, they're not usually thinking about the first one as well. Yeah, like I said, they're not really usually thinking about the first one, like I said, but yeah, like I said, they had a strong comedic element to it, like as well, like the first 2 sequel, like the sequel, Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn as well. Yeah, that basically, I don't know how you say this, but I think Evil Dead 2 is a lot more better than the first one as well. Don't get me wrong, I do like the first Evil Dead, like the first one as well. I remember, I can't remember a whole lot, but I kind of remember watching the original Evil Dead, the first one, and like when I was 5 years old, that kind of scared me out because due to the makeup as well. Because my sister, she was a big fan of horror. Yeah, she was a horror fan and then decided to watch some horror movies with my other sister and me, my niece, and my dad and my mom. Eventually, yeah, we were watching the original one, and that kind of scared me a bit. Yeah, I kind of remember watching it a bit, and I still watched it to this day, like the first one as well. I didn't really watch the second one until many years later, but I kind of like the second one rather than the first one. Don't get me wrong, I do like the first one. Yeah, I do like the first one as well. So, yeah, I really do like the first one. So, yeah, Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn, definitely goes on number 9 spot list. Number 8. Well, we're gonna talk more about Evil Dead. We're gonna talk about more Evil Dead 1 than Evil Dead 2 here. And that Evil Dead movie is the reboot of Evil Dead. It was produced by the same director who produced the original one. So yeah, what I really like about the remake though is that while the original had a was campy, like I said, all those horror movies in my previous videos, like that used to be scary back in those days. Yeah, like I said, that used to be scary. Now, like, it's really scary, not much anymore as well. Yeah, that isn't really much scary anymore. So, yeah, eventually, yeah, I really like the remake as well. Dude, I seen some video, some guy was talking about how like when they were watching the original one, because the original had a campy element to it, like that used to be scary, but now it's like campy. So that now, like I said, now is campy as well. So yeah, yeah, I really like the Evil Dead, the remake as well. I mean, I watched it the other day, and it's kind of still scary. It's kind of still scary as well. I remember watching it, like, yeah, I kind of remember watching it when it was released back in 2013 as well. So yeah, Evil Dead, the remake, favorite horror movie, comes on the number 8 spot list. Number 7, the original Halloween. Now, John Carpenter, 1978 Halloween. So yeah, eventually I really do like the original as well. So yeah, I really do like Halloween as well. I'm planning on getting a Michael Myers tattoo on my arm sometime in the future as well. So yeah, I am gonna plan on getting that too. As a matter of fact, I kept telling my friends that one day when I'm gonna get a tattoo, I'm gonna get like a whole arm sleeve of horror icons as well. Have Freddy, Jason, Michael, and all that stuff. I don't know, like horror icons as well. I also like Dracula too, so I'm gonna plan on getting a Dracula tattoo as well. I mean, I had some friends who are in the horror community. I've seen some, they have horror tattoos on them. Be like the edgy goth kid who likes horror. So yeah, eventually, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get like a whole arm tattoo of not just like the horror icons like Freddy, Michael, Jason. So yeah, as a matter of fact as well, I even have Halloween on DVD as well. I even have Halloween 2 shirt and the Halloween back patch on, and the Michael Myers' mask as a patch right there on my horror vest over there. If you already seen it. So yeah, eventually. Oh, let me see how much time we got. Oh my god, 23 minutes. So yeah, like I said, I have a Halloween back patch and Michael Myers patch on my vest, on my horror vest, and I have the Halloween 2 shirt hanging up right there. So, and I just recently watched Halloween Kills, which is pretty cool. So if you haven't watched those movies, I recommend you guys give it a watch as well. As a matter of fact, I recommend you guys watch all of the other films I just talked about earlier as well. So yeah, Halloween coming in number 7. Number 6, number 6 is gonna be a kind of tough one as well, but that number 6 is also based on a true story as well. And that movie is, of course, The Conjuring as well. The Conjuring is, of course, I remember watching it too back in 2013. It was also released. That was also the same year that yeah, that was also the same year that
those inmates have hostages.
What's it called? Yeah, that was also the same year that the remake for Evil Dead came out. So yeah, eventually, yeah, I really do like it. And it was also, like I said, also scary too. And it was also scary too. Like, I remember being scared as well. My sister, she said she used to get scared from it as well. Like for the remake of Evil Dead. But we're not here to talk about Evil Dead. We're here to talk about The Conjuring. We're gonna talk about The Conjuring as well. So The Conjuring is a really cool movie. I really like to watch because it was also the guy who directed Insidious and who directed. It was also the same guy who directed Insidious and the first installment of Saw as well.
If cons were smarter, I'd be worried.
Like James Wan. So yeah, eventually, yeah, I really do like The Conjuring as well. I watch almost all. I watch all the sequels and even some of the solo films and some of the solo films as well. But The Conjuring is gonna be coming at number 6. Number 5. Number 5 is you're gonna be like, wait a minute, don't you like horror science fiction too? Horror science fiction too? Yes. And really see some spooky things in your trying to see in your closet. Yes. And you guys do that as of course Alien as well. 1979 Ridley Scott's Alien as well. Well, the second one, the sequel, Aliens. Well, yeah, like I said, Aliens as well. The sequel had an action-packed comedic element to it as well, like action adventure, and it still has some horror elements to it as well. So yeah, eventually, yeah, I really do like it. What I like about it is that it had some science fiction element to it as well, like mixing of horror with science, with science and horror. Yeah, science fiction and horror elements to it as well. Yeah, I really do like it as well. Some people said that it used to be scary back in the day. I'm like saying that top 10 horror movies that might be still scary to this day. And some people saying that and some people made a question ask, aliens aren't real, right? That was people a question when they saw Ridley Scott's 1979 science fiction horror film Alien as well. So yeah, I really do like Alien. I remember what somebody that I remember recommended to me and watching it. I had it on DVD, but I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it as well. So yeah, Alien number 5. Number 4. Well, number 4 is kind of a hard one, and it's also that some of that number 4 is that it was also the same guy who directed The Conjuring as well, and this guy's kind of looked more scarier than The Conjuring. The movie I'm referring to is Insidious. Yep, number 4 is Insidious as well. I really do like Insidious. I remember some people saying that, oh, this was scary. That I remember watching it back in 2010 when the movie was released. So yeah, I remember when I was watching it as well, and it kind of scared me because like how scary it used to be for a 5-year-old. So yeah, I was like, why is a 20-something-year-old letting a 5-year-old watch scary horror movies as well? I have no idea. Hey, well, that's how they did it as well. And also, like, yeah, I really do like Insidious because I remember like the red-faced demon, like, kind of scared me because of the makeup. I remember that used to scare me as well. God,
that like some
I can't
dystopian sci-fi
I'm still even have images of it as well.
Far off these days.
So yep, Insidious. That is of course number 4. Number 3 is gonna be kind of number 3 might be used to be scarier back in 1974 because that was also based on true events as well, and it also has a cannibalistic movie. It also has a cannibalistic element to it. And that movie I'm referring to is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre for number 3 as well. Now, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I don't know what to say about it. I really do like it because the iconic, the person Leatherface, like because yeah, the Leatherface, he's pretty cool. He was also inspired. He was also inspired by Ed Gein, Ed Gein. So So yeah, he was also, yeah, basically, I'm not gonna go over who Ed Gein is. If you want to look him up, stories behind him, then you guys will know who he is. But yep, I'm not talking about him. You guys can go look him up, and you guys can find out who he is as well. What horrible things he's done. But we're not here to talk about him. We're gonna talk about Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that was directed by Tobe Hooper, and I really do like the other films. I haven't seen a whole lot of the other films. I've just seen the first 2 sequels, the third one, and the both remakes as well. And of course, yeah, I already seen the direct sequel to it and the direct prequel to it. So yeah, eventually,
There.
yeah, I really
That'll
do
slow
like.
Sable down some.
Yep, Texas Chainsaw Massacre comes in at number 3. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that what I like is that basically it's the one. He's the one who started off the slasher genre before that as well. And before we go, I just want to say, if you really like my content, please tell me down below what's your favorite horror movie to watch. Number 2 is kind of be a weird one. That's not from like, that's kind of not scary as well. But the number 2, that's number 2 stop list is that can you guys guess who it is? Can you guys guess what it is? Oh yeah, guys. Yeah, number 2 is that it's not really much scary, and that came from the 1930s as well. The era of the talking era, that also in black and white, the black and white era. Look at Calvi. Alright guys, sorry. And it's also from the black and white era as well. And that movie also has the name that is of course in my YouTube channel, Heavy Metal. And that movie I'm referring to is 1931 Dracula as well. So yeah, what I really like about Dracula as well is that it's pretty much gothic inspired clothing as well. So yeah, I really like Dracula is because he's also the king of vampires as well.
Daily Bugle.
Yeah, he's the
Always a
king
great
of the
paper.
vampires as well.
Even more now that Jameson's
Yeah, of
retired.
course, I really do like all the other Universal monsters as well. But Dracula is my favorite as well. Of course, there's other horror YouTubers that like to talk about, but I'm not shouting them out. I'm gonna talk to you guys about what's my favorite metal YouTubers or whatever it is. But yep, Heavy Metal Dracula comes in at number 2. Wait, not Wolf Dracula. My username also kind of got inspired, or kind of got influenced by some of that. Well, I'll talk about my username another time. But the number 1 spot that really is my most favorite, and that's also come from 1973 as well. And it was also released on almost after Christmas Day as well. And that movie I'm referring to is no other than The Exorcist. William Friedkin directed the original 1973, and I talked about it in my other video. Directed the original 1973 supernatural horror film, The Exorcist, as well. The famous horror movie that started the new era of supernatural films. That started off the new wave of era of scary movies, the new wave era of horror movies as well. No one can. First off, let me say about this. If you were around 1973 and you seen the movie The Exorcist as well, you know, guys, that how scary this movie used to be back in 1973 as well. First off, let me say, no one under 17 was allowed to see the movie as well. Yeah, no one was allowed, like, under 17 to see the movie as well. That can't. I mean, there is some movie that might be that you might be able to see.
Ooh, love that shot.
So yeah, eventually no one was allowed 17 to ever see the movie. But what I really liked about The Exorcist is that, yeah, what I really liked about it is that basically, what I was like,
target acquired. Come on.
so yeah, what I really like about that one is that, like I said, it used to be scary. My mom, my dad seen it. They said it used to scare them back in those days as well. So yeah, The Exorcist comes in at my #1 spot. So really, guys, so before I go, I just want to say that please tell me in the comments down below what is your favorite horror movie or your all-time favorite horror movie to watch as well. I'll make another part 2 list on all my favorite top 10 part 2 of my favorite horror movies as well. But yep, The Exorcist is my #1 favorite horror movie to watch of all time. Thank you guys for so much watching my content. If you really like my content, please hit that subscribe button, turn that notifications on, and that's all I got you for today. Anyway guys, I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, goodbye.